self-sabotage? One B among a bunch of A's. She's so cute. I don't want her to have the boobs done. That's what you're not getting. So if I sabotage her and she gets 1B and I still get her into med school, I win. And more importantly, how much time do you have before she graduates? 2.5 years. So it's 2.5 years. I hope that college and all those amazingly ambitious academic women who you'll be hanging with there are going to get into your head and teach you a different set of values so that when you graduate, you're going to want something completely different.
We may have felt like we were attacking you during the segment, but we've actually been doing the opposite. We've been trying to celebrate you and who you are, and we want you to look in the mirror and see what we see, which is a beautiful young woman whose mother is, quite frankly, an infamous bestie as well. Thank you so much for being here. Best of luck to both of you. Up next, a surgery some say tries to erase your race. Does that cross the line? You be the judge right after the break.
I specialize in double eyelid surgery or the Asian eyelid surgery. I think it's considered controversial because they are interested in altering their ethnicity.
Closed captioning provided by
Binder & Binder is America's most successful Social Security disability advocates. Binder & Binder, 1-800-66-BINDER.
Vitafusion Calcium Gummies. The benefits of calcium in a sweet, delicious treat. Enjoy Vitafusion Calcium Gummies today.
Switching to Progressive could mean hundreds more in your wallet year after year.
Saving you money. Now that's Progressive. Call or click today.
Ryan Elias for 1-800-HANSONS. We're moving our warehouse, so we have to either move it or sell every window. Announcing 1-800-HANSONS $5 million warehouse sale, where every single window is at the lowest prices ever, up to 60% off with 1 year to pay. Everything, I mean everything, has to go. But hurry, when it's gone, so is up to 60% off. Our biggest discount ever, 1-800-HANSONS warehouse sale. Better work, better prices, 1-800-HANSONS.
Attention women. The FDA has issued safety communications regarding serious complications associated with transvaginal mesh and bladder sling devices. Many women have suffered severe pain, erosion, infection, bleeding, organ perforation, and need corrective surgery. If you have suffered complications from a transvaginal mesh or bladder sling device, you may have a claim against the manufacturer and you may be entitled to compensation. Call the Serling Law Firm at 1-800-995-6991.
Hello, I'm Doris Pisco, and like you, I've been wondering what impact health reform will have on my medical coverage. The new health reform law is full of changes. Some are phasing in now, and others are over the next 10 years. Many affect Medicare beneficiaries. HAP's specially trained staff can help you understand the impact of health reform on your Medicare options. During this Medicare annual enrollment period, HAP is conducting Medicare workshops where you can learn about the changes created by health reform and get answers to your questions about how they affect your plan options for 2011. There are also special materials to make your 2011 decision as easy as possible. Or you can speak with skilled staff by phone or in person. HAP has been here for me and my family. You can rest assured they'll be here for you too. If you'd like to learn more, call 800-808-2777. It's time to get informed about reform.
The following program contains images of an actual surgical procedure that may be graphic and disturbing. Parents are advised that these images may not be suitable for young children.
Does it cross the line if you have surgery that erases some of your racial and ethnic characteristics? Well, many Asian women are going under the knife to change the appearance of their eyes. Janine is one of them, and our cameras followed her into the OR. But if you're squeamish, I want to warn you, it's a little bit graphic. Take a look.
I specialize in double eyelid surgery or the Asian eyelid surgery. I think it's considered controversial because they are interested in altering their ethnicity.
I was hoping to get the double eyelid surgery. Maybe take a look at my nose, a small lift, and in my chin. Just in general, I think larger eyes just looked more beautiful.
We're going to put a crease right in here. And that'll allow some of the skin to tuck away so that you can see more of the cornea, more of the white of the eye. When people have small eyes, there's ridicule, slant-eyed, slit-eyed. When I look at the chin area, it's a little bit broad. I like to bring that in a little bit. Now finally, what I want to do is strengthen the tip so that it comes out and it's in alignment with the rest of the nose. Okay?
Thank you.
Most of who we see on TV, magazines are European Americans, so I think it's natural for us to look up to them. So we like to do this operation with the patient awake so that they can open and close their eyes for us. Okay, open. Yeah, there. Okay, close. So now this white glistening thing is a muscle that opens eyes. That opens eyes. So what I'm going to do is now attach the muscle to the skin. This way, when she opens her eyes, it's going to pull the skin up with it, and that's how you're going to get your crease. Open all the way. Open. Beautiful. So we're going to do what's called an open rhinoplasty. It's this bottom cartilage that's so soft. I'm going to reinforce this tip so it's nice and stiff for her. Now I'm going into the septum. I'm going to use this structure to reinforce that weak cartilage. Okay, good. Now we're going to go on to the chin. I took the very bottom part of her chin, so I split it off from the rest of her chin. And then that little bone segment, I advanced it forward. I narrowed her bone, and then I also advanced it upward. I can't be happier. I'm really excited for her because she is, she's such a nice gal.
I'm really looking forward to see how it'll look.
Jeannie's here just 1 week after that surgery you just saw. We're going to get to her in just a second. But first, we do have Dr. Charles Lee, the surgeon you saw performing Jeannie's surgery, along with another patient, Cindy, who not only had this surgery, she loves it and wants to do it again for even bigger eyes.
Jeannie Mai is also here from Style Network's How Do I Look? And Jeannie believes that this surgery has gone way too far.
And Dr. Lee, let's start with you because you're the one performing this surgery. What do you see as the benefit of doing this?
Well, I think that larger eyes are more beautiful, and this type of surgery gives you a fold that will allow you to put makeup on more easily, and it gives a bigger look to your eyes.
For me, when you just said that bigger eyes are more beautiful, that hurts. That really hurts me because I really love the shape of my eyes. And I remember all growing up, always, was just always in pictures. Open your eyes bigger when you take your pictures. And, when I started to learn how to do makeup, make sure to line your eyes so that they look bigger. And as I dreamed to become a television host, my parents would always say, and actually my mom would say, a lot of white women are on television now, so if you want to become a television host, you probably want to look more like them so they don't see that you look too different.
Is your objection to the operation that you shouldn't have to have a plastic surgery procedure to beautify the eyes? Is that your point? Or is it that you should be proud of who you are and you shouldn't need to alter who you look like?
I got both, because every single person was made to be completely individual. You look different.
When I see you right now, I see big eyes. I see eyelash extensions to make the eyes look even bigger. So the only difference between what you're doing and what I'm doing is that I'm using a knife and you're using makeup.
The problem that I see is that the surgery itself is polluting our culture. Our culture, we, as an Asian, I'm the only one that gets to have Asian eyes. I think that's amazing and beautiful, and I want to preserve that. However, to look prettier, which I understand, because I wear makeup to look prettier. I like the way I look without makeup, but I like the different styles I can get through makeup.
Breaking news from the 7 Action newsroom. The accused underwear bomber has just pleaded guilty to all 8 counts on day 2 of the federal trial. Umar Farouk Abdul-Muttalib is accused of trying to blow up a Detroit-bound plane from Amsterdam on Christmas Day of 2009. 7 Action News is in the courtroom and will bring you the latest on Action News at noon.
We're out there. Maybe yes, maybe no, but I think that it's unfair to single out double eyelid surgery.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I'm surprised that it's controversial, actually. But so I am an Asian American, but I would say that my pressure came not from the Western culture, but from the Asian culture. Western culture, I think sometimes I've heard people get comments saying your eyes are sleepy, your eyes are small and they look sleepy. I actually was fortunate never to have that. On the other hand, I felt pressure from my Asian counterparts to not so much fix my sleepy looking eyelids. It was more so the obligation that I felt to look pretty.
See, now, what she's just said right here, that's where it crosses the line. That's where it crosses the line, where we're saying that looking Asian isn't as beautiful as looking Caucasian. That's sad.
Wait, let me explain. If you put pictures of Caucasian eyes next to an Asian eye, next to an Asian with double eyelids, they are completely different. Now, 50 years ago, the way their doctors were performing double eyelid surgery, they were trying to take off all the fat and make the eyelid as high as possible. So that is considered westernization because they were not regarding the fact that our anatomy is different. Here, nowadays, doctors make it a point to put the picture of an anatomy of a Caucasian eye next to an Asian eye and tell you there are limitations to what you do. And the double eyelid that they give most patients is flattering to an Asian eye. So we don't see it as westernizing our eye. We see it as only giving us, a more prettier, softer look. And for Asian eyes particularly, we benefit from having that crease. Only Asian eyes benefit from the fold because it frames our eyes and gives us the...
I think it just opens up the eyes. It makes the eyes pop.
Wait a second. That is not the rhetoric that you were getting. You were getting white women are in TV. You better get this surgery if you want to work. That seemed to be the pressure. You say round eyes are more beautiful. That's the part that's heartbreaking.
More on this heated debate when we come back.
Unlike Caucasians or white people, we only have black hair, brown eyes, yellow skin.
Why is the glass half full when you explain it that way? That's because we're so unique and gorgeous that you don't need
Think about it the other way.
Closed captioning provided by...
About 70% of immune cells are in the digestive system. That's why we make our probiotic 10 to support your digestion. Nature's Bounty, perfect for everybody.
Hey, have you heard? It's Bring Your Happiness to Work Day.
So I'm getting a late start here, even though I started kind of on time. I'm trying to get things ready here. Okay, so I've missed a lot, unfortunately. But we'll get what we can. Okay, so... Well, the doctor started and I was on the ball, but I was too slow to get it all. Now I'm just starting to get the jogging happening and jogging in place while I'm doing my thing. Might have to come back later and record another show, do a little bit more, But if I don't, I don't. If I do, I do. I guess we'll see what happens later, won't we? Me and you.